Hey, family, how you guys doing today? Listen, I know it's been a minute that I haven't really been on live, just a lot of things moving in the background. But this is entertainment purposes only because I really want to really hone into some things that we don't really pay attention to. And I may have touched on it, but we are literally, do you know how literally you are actually letting, you know, people kill you? We are actually just giving away our power, just saying, go ahead. I believe whatever you say, whatever you do, whatever. Well, some of us, but we have to look at what we do, what we speak out of this mouth. Look, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but whew, the past is the past. We got to learn to forgive, but we got to realize what comes out of our mouths. That's why I'm always careful. You be like, why you say this and say that? And we look, honestly, we just give our power away and we speak words of death. If y'all don't get and really understand, and I mean understand what I mean, we gotta overstand in this. We ain't under nothing. We ain't understanding nothing. We gonna understand and overstand, family. If y'all really hear me, I wish you really hear me. But we're literally letting our power just go, our energy, our thoughts. We just saying, come on, and that KILL, that unalive. If we look at if you look at the words you spoke earlier today, because we ain't mourning nothing. What you spoke yesterday, what you spoke last week, what you spoke, over your life is what your state of your life is right now. Because I had to think about it. I sat down and I literally was like, let me look at what I've been saying, doing, and what it came to fruition. We have to look at the state of our health, the state of, our mind, our teeth, everything. Your hair, your eyes, your face, your skin. You have to look at everything. And we have to look at, like, if we look at the spiritual side, like we have to look at these connections that we give off, these connections, these soul ties, spiritual ties. We have to look at what we do. And what I want to talk on is the spiritual ties, in a sense, connected to your health. Because you are literally letting your power just go, and you're letting people kill you. You may not be like, what do you mean? You ever been in a relationship? You ever been in a relationship and you gave your love and you gave all of them this your love, but you didn't keep nothing for yourself? You didn't keep nothing for God. You just forgot about God. You was like all him. Yeah, no, I'm with the hymns. It's like all him. And I'm like, you gave all of your love to that one person. And then when things didn't work out and y'all broke up, you crushed you everything else. And then you hold a piece. If not, you probably stay right there and you end up having resentment, malice, lust, anger, selfishness, self-centeredness. You have all these things that's keeping you halted, and you wondering why your power is just gone, your energy level, you like sunk. You literally gave them, and they walking around free, living their best life, enjoying life. It could be 10, 15, 30 years now. My sisters out there, the bitter ones. Same as you men. You holding on to a hurt that somebody hurt you way back then, and you bring it upon the relationship you have right now. You bring it upon your health, because I want to talk about your spiritual side, your health, your the your how can I put, not the fluids. I don't know why I had fluids in my head, but you're putting different chemicals in your body that may have you with bleeding ulcers, have you with ulcers. You'd be like, well, dang, how how did cancer come out of there? How did this? How did that? We're looking at these spiritual diseases. We got to look at the stuff that we manifest, and we don't even realize that we manifest it. We're speaking, and this person's walking, living the best life, and you still pondering over, you still wondering, you be like, I wonder what they would make me for dinner. If somebody asked you, what you think they would have made you for dinner? What you think they would say to you right now? What's this? What's this? You're pondering. You're still stuck on what shoulda, coulda, woulda, or you still stuck in that relationship that you didn't realize that you're bitter and you're holding on to something that's not going to come back, because everybody have choices. Everybody have a decision. God gave everybody that free will, and the devil just plays with it, spinning you around, having you flips, mad, anger, bitterness, resentment, hate, ego, your pride, you this, you that. You're lying to yourself, and you be like, dang, am I lying to myself? I be like, what you think? Why you really think you got that bleeding ulcer? Why you think you got them headaches? Why you think you got them headaches? Because you got this imaginary thing in your head and you're not even realizing that. You be like, wait a minute. Maybe if I let this bitterness go and get love in there and just have this forgiveness, everything gonna be all right. Y'all don't think like that. Y'all actually let people kill you. You let them stab you in the back. You let them do all kind of things. If God wanted you in that room and I'm talking about you, you would have been in that room. Sometimes it's not, matter of fact, it's not our business at all. It's not our business. And we be like, what they said, how they said, why? That person that's sitting there telling you should be like, no. And they should have your back and stop that person for spreading gossip, because y'all ain't think the reason why the world it is now, all the gossip, all the he say what, this butt, big butt, oh, the love, oh, like you shot at my daddy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's called war, WAR. You shot at my daddy. Y'all, we gotta look at these things. We gotta look at the things that come out of people's mouths. And you gotta look at what come out of your mouth. Is it malice? We have to do a daily diary, a daily checkup. We got to do something daily to check ourselves and see, am I doing stuff out of malice? Am I doing stuff because I'm being bitter, or am I hateful, or am I showing love? We got to look at what we do and what we give, because what you give out, man, let me tell you, y'all sit there and be jealous if you want to. I'm going to forgive instantly. Go on with that foolishness. It ain't working here. Because people are like, well, how can you forgive and they cheated on you? Well, what else I'm going to do? Sit there and cry? What I'm crying on? They ain't coming back. I ain't begging them back. That you're going to keep that same cheating and you're going to have no trust? What? You want to live like that? God say you should be living your best life. I'm going to live my best life. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't got time. Like, I ain't time for that. Yeah, no. I be hearing like different things the way it should come out, but it don't be coming out that way. But I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that nonsense, that BS. The world is already the way it is now, that part. Y'all fill in the blank. My world is fabulous, marvelous, wonderful. I'm living my best life. What the world's doing is what the world's doing. Y'all already see the robots. Y'all see what not Nikola Tesla's, y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta see what, I don't know his name. Y'all probably put in the chat, whatever his name is. Because you be like, you gotta put in the chat. Y'all gotta see these robots coming out. Y'all gotta see now. You got robots of dogs, animals. They already got the bees flying around. They already got the birds flying around, and they little drones. They're little drones watching you, carrying on, doing different things. But we have to look at what's coming out and how's it changing you, and then you have to look at, you got to look at, are you doing things out of spitefulness? Are you doing things out of bitterness? Are you doing things out of lust, love? Are you treating yourself right? Because a lot of us, that y'all ain't forgiving yourself. Y'all ain't forgiving yourself. Y'all ain't forgiving your parents. And I'd be like, man, do y'all know the power that you have? I mean, the power to recreate so much things in your life. And you be like, I'm gonna stay right here. I'm gonna sit here and be in this hole and be happy. And I'm like, no, get your behind out of that hole. It's up to you. It's up to you, because I can't live like that. I cannot live like that. I'd be like, nope. I'm going over here because I'm taking my power back. I'm putting this force field because you ain't killing nothing over here. You know, I ain't this unalive. Y'all know that word. I'm to my dead, all this, they just don't want you to say certain things. I don't know. I don't know if it's an algorithm or what, but anyway, we are actually literally letting people poison our mind, poison our head, have us bitter. Why you think us women get the jobs before our men? Y'all got to think about why that is. The cause breakup in the house. It's already breakup. It's already this weighted, this unspoken mess that we let come in between our own household. We let that outside mess penetrate our families, and that's what we're in the state we in now. Instead of be like, that ain't my business. That's what they talk about on TV. Let them live their life like that, because it's not going to be in my household. Have your king run the household, because he's supposed to be the leader, right? Supposed to be the leader. Look, supposed to be the leader. Make him the leader. Let him stand up. Yeah, we gotta unlearn that. Even though you know you learn your enemy, learn your opponent, but you're battling with the person that's in the mirror. That's what we're supposed to be talking about now. There's so much other stuff we can really bring in this, because we talk and we grown, right? Y'all grown? You sure? You sure? Or you letting people just take your energy? You letting a song change you, how you treat your spouse? You letting your best friend change how you speak to your spouse? You're letting, I mean, yeah, we got to look at what we do, how we raise our children. I can see if they give you a bit of information, but we know that we should know our children's love language, we should know our spouse love language, we should know our family. If you really want things to be better, you'll learn their love language. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard to not try to expect your love language to give to somebody, because if their love language is like yours, then it's a piece of cake. You already know what they like and how to give it, because you know that's what you like. But you have to speak to their love language. Y'all got to go listen to 4 Agreements. I may put it down in the description, but y'all got to look at the 4 Agreements. Look at the 4 Agreements. A lot of us out here lusting without any love. We sit here like, oh, he cute. Let me go get some for a night. And I'm like, what? What? So when you have the child out of wedlock, or not even wedlock, because I was, side note, I was sitting here listening to how now we have to go by the government law and get married with a marriage license instead of doing it private like it should be. We got too many folks in our damn business. That's just the plain truth. Too much people in our business. That's why 6G getting ready to come out so they can read our mind. But going back to the family and our health and what we should be honing on, instead of letting people break up what we got in our own homes. We just letting things just come in here, manipulate, telling us about how to raise our children, letting our children run wild. And it's just like, man, it's like these soul ties and these ties are getting us mixed up, because we're not even speaking our truths in our heart. Like right now, if you love somebody, and make sure they don't have a husband or wife, make sure they're not in a serious relationship and got children, because you're breaking up something. Yeah, I remember back in the day, you got a woman pregnant, you married, period. You married. I don't care who you love, you shouldn't have been in bed with them. Because when we just give up our bodies, it comes with so much, and you really don't know how much that come with until there's a breakup. Then there's anger, bitterness. You want to bust some tires. Like the other night, you want to knee somebody in the groin. You want to do some stuff that cause the pain that you have. But sometimes we got to reserve that. We got to reserve that energy to where nothing phases you. I spoke about this before. We need to let things not phase us, because you don't want people to take your power and you end up dead somewhere. We literally letting people just, if you don't believe me, if you go back and look at the 5 people that died within the last 10 years, just think 5, and think about their whole life. Think about what they ate, what kind of relationship they're in, were they bitter, messy? Did they have an issue to where they still let their body poison them with jealousy, malice, egoness, self-centered? Just all us. They wasn't of God. They was going down the devil. Some people like, dang, God ain't doing nothing, so I'm going with the devil. A lot of y'all keep doing that. You be like, let me go over here with that. Why? Why? Because you're not being faithful. A lot of us do not believe. And I know that word is another word too, but we got to really just have the common sense to have the common sense to be like, I'm not doing that because that go against my morals. I'm not doing that because that goes against the person that I committed myself with. I said, I love you and I'm going to show and prove, because we don't do that. We letting, because we saw a 6-pack. Okay. When you with that person, other applications going to come in for that person. Grass is not always green on the other side. Y'all don't realize how messy it is over there and what you got at home. Because, man, people mess up what they got at home. People mess up and you be like, dang, you had it made. And you got to do the inventory in your own house. You got to be like, well, dang. Like one of my friends was saying, you got to do a council statement. I know I was talking to another. They said, what do you mean a council statement? Yeah. Don't wait until all hell break loose. Say, yeah, you did this, you do that. Because sometimes people do stuff, and that's another way of saying I'm sorry or open the door for a conversation. Just like I don't know. There was this father and son. They haven't spoke for 10 years, and the son picks the phone up, and the father go, hey, you seen that have you been watching the Panthers? And instead of the son saying, I ain't speak to you in 10 years and hang the phone up, the son said, yeah, the Panthers are good. I don't know if that was on a commercial but y'all see how some people want to say thank you or apologize, but you got to let them. We got to be the bigger person, stop being bitter and carry the business forward, and stopping all the love and the forgiveness and the friendship and what pure come out of it, what organically come out of it, instead of trying to make something up. Because I'm going to say this now. I don't know if y'all believe it because we grown. Fellas, y'all know y'all ain't with some person that you wanted to get it with for years. Would y'all wait 30 years just to get that person and say, well, I got him and move on? Because men will do that. Brothers, no. I'm just saying, y'all can whatever y'all want. They will wait 20 years, 30 years. Some do it, but after they get it, what's next? Because I was speaking to somebody, and this was like 92. It's like, man, I had a crush on you for the longest. And I'm like, so, what is it you're looking for? And they was like, and they beat around the bush. I was like, I ain't got time for that. Honestly, I ain't got time for that. So 30 years, you come back, you got nothing to say, but be slick instead of being a stand-up guy and says, listen, I was digging you then, I'm digging you now. What are we going to do? Like that, not you be like, dang. So you still back that young person that you was back in that day instead of coming to me correctly. Man, you got to realize, and women, you got to know how to peep game, because I ain't got time for games. I be like, I'm doing too much. Yeah, like I ain't got time for that. Literally, you ain't killing me. You're not taking my power, because people, y'all know in the Bible it says the devil comes to destroy, kill. Y'all remember that part? You don't think you got people that just come in there and doing that? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Because we're actually letting people kill us. We're actually letting people put so much stress and aggravation and their problems on us. And then we're giving our last and giving this and giving that. You ain't got nothing for yourself. You ain't cooking for yourself. You ain't working out. You ain't even doing deep breathing exercise. You're so worried that trying to be there, but you're not for yourself. That's why. So solution is stop and have a daily inventory. What are you doing for yourself? Are you being selfish? Are you being greedy? Are you a liar? Are you deceitful? Are you being your true, authentic self? Most of y'all are. And I'd be like, dang, I see you. You be like, Ashe. You know what I say? Ashe. I'd be like, I see you. Because your eyes see everything. I'm just trying to tell you, your eyes see everything. I gotta sit back because I'm like just rolling, and it's more of We got to really take the time and see what we want, because if not, you're going to let all this aggravation cause issues to your body. Instead of letting things come out naturally, you're going to hold on to it with the bitter heart, with the bone breaking, heart screeching tongue that's in your mouth, because you're going to be speaking words that you don't even believe. Like I was speaking of, you mean one thing, but you say another. You should say, don't leave, I love you, let's try. But you say, get the hell up out of here. You doing this. That's that ego. We have to realize what we really saying and how we saying and how your body language. Yeah, I love you. Y'all know. You be like, but sometimes people are insecure. Like some people like, Viola, you're not shy. And I'm like, honestly, if you get to know me, you'll start seeing it. You be like, dang, you are shy. Girl, y'all don't know. I mean, I'm behind a camera. Y'all not sitting in front of me. You're not asking me no questions. So I can sit here and be myself, be my authentic self, sitting here in my own house, chilling, just talking. Because I'm just talking. You know? Like I gotta laugh at that. I gotta laugh at that because I be like, look, it's like this. They lied to you enough. I'm tired of lies. I'm gonna be mama. And I'm gonna tell you, yo, they lying to you. You don't see that? Let me run it down to you. Let me run it down to you. When have they told you the truth? When can you just call, pick the phone up? It's a lot of things that we turn a blind eye to. Like, are they eating the same food you eating? Are they drinking what you drinking? Are they smelling the same slang? Because if you treat them the way they treat you, oh my gosh. If we treat people the way they treat us, this world be like, dang, are you really treating me like that? And I'm doing you, they be like, no. Then they'll be like, well, dang, what you doing? Oh, I'm treating you the same way you treat me. Even though you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be genuine. That's what I'm like. Inventory. Check where you are. Check what you're doing. Because a lot of us, we're just letting the knives go deeper and deeper in our back. We're letting the knives penetrate so deep that we're hating this person, hating that person, and ain't showing love to this person. Got the very person in our life that we love so much, and we treating them like crap because we're carrying all these bags. We're carrying this bag, that bag. You got a plastic bag, got a metal bag, you got a rucksack on your back. You got your A bag here, your B bag here, and you haven't even unpacked your heart. You didn't even give yourself time to heal. You didn't even get your brain to settle. You're already trying to get in a relationship. You're already trying to get into somebody's panties that you didn't even get over what your mama did, what your daddy did. A lot of us ain't getting over our childhood traumas. I mean, I had to go deep back and realize that I had to go heal a 12-year-old little girl. So I got her right here. Saying, baby, it's all right, because they ain't gonna bother you no more. Because Viola will kick that boop, 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 that part. I'm just saying. Because even though my hands would be like this, but they like this, and y'all don't know. Sometimes we have to, how can I put this? Sometimes we got to smell our own BS and then smell theirs too. Because we got to look in that mirror and question the things that we do. Because if things ain't going the right way, come on now. You be like, wait, I did this, but I should have did that, and I should have said. No wonder he or she left. We got to think about that. We got to go. Am I going with a pure heart? Am I out here skimming and scamming? Am I here thieving and not showing love? What am I really doing? A lot of y'all won't put that question on yourself because you're like, oh, I'm out here get what I'm gonna get. Get what? What are you trying to get? Do you know karma? Do you know the words that you speak out of your mouth are so powerful that it robs you too? We already throwing away our energy, especially when you go VOET. But anyway, y'all heard me. We are giving our power away like it's nothing. I mean, we just like I said, we hear a song and we already flipping off at our spouse. We hear a song and we sit here trying to twerk and trying to do something in public when you should be doing that in private. I'm just speaking so you can get where I'm leading y'all. Because some of y'all have drifted so far. I mean, so far left, so far right. You just got to center yourself. A lot of us, we sit here and you would have a steak, potatoes, you have salad, you have fruit. We'll go grab that steak first. We will. We'll grab the onions. We'll grab the bacon bits. We'll grab the blue cheese, and we'll be eating that steak. And we're like, let me eat this first, and then we're gonna eat everything else after. So what do you think you just did to your gut? We actually take food as our drug, take drugs as our drug, and want our bodies to be magnificent, want our future body to have no mass, no fibroids, no hormones off. Our thyroids is jacked up. Our pituitary gland be like, wait a minute, you need to slow down because you're not getting no nutrients. You're sitting eating here all this uric acid. You're eating all this mucus forming foods. Matter of fact, you're not even eating real food. You're not. We actually eating these candy bars, a whole bag of chips, because we got so much resentment. We no love for ourselves. No love for self, because if you had that pure love, and y'all already know, because deep down you could woulda, shoulda, I thought this. You had that pure love for yourself, you would tell your own self no. You would tell your own self no because you owe you, and you'd be like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. We ready to go get a refund from everybody else, but ain't even checking our own selves. We're not even checking our own selves. That am I giving my all? Am I doing this? We have to check ourselves, because we give up our power just like that. I mean, for instance, when the last time you actually did a good workout? I mean, a good workout and stretch after and had adequate H3O2, not H2O. We have to think about it. We have to think about how we plan our day. Do we get up by accident? Do we have purpose? What really is your mission? I mean, I know I spoke about this on my podcast, and I've been wanting to speak about this because we're literally letting our power just go, letting people kill us. What is your mission? What is your true mission? Are you just going to wake up by accident each and every day, live, you know what I'm saying? Not on purpose, but on an accident. Or I'm going to get up to an alarm clock, wake up, I'm going to just get up bitterness and mad, angry, go to a job I hate, punch a clock, come home with the money and just go and spin it up, buy stuff that's harmful for your body. Because if I don't tell you, my brothers and sisters, that's this skin complexion, my brown people, when I say dairy is tearing your body up, dairy, yes, I'm going to say dairy. If I don't keep saying dairy, that's one thing that y'all just ain't giving up. Y'all not giving up the pus. You're not giving up the pus, and then you wonder where your body is. And then you wonder 5-10 years down the line, you be like, well, I slowed down on the drinking the dairy. You slow down. One sip is going to tear you up. One sip is going to have your mind poisoned. One sip is going to have you thinking, unpure thoughts. And we could just speak on dairy. But what else you think it's doing to your body? Are you going to make smart decisions? I'm going to be honest. Are we going to make decisions? Or are we going to make decisions because of our pockets? Because we're so desperate for this dollar that we use unsavory acts to get the dollar. And it's whatever you're eating. So y'all can put whatever you're eating. Because if you actually, how you say, die to self, be disciplined and say, I'm not going to have any more dairy of all kinds, of any kind, not going to have the dairy. We're going to sit here and, because you know when you slip, when you slip, you already know your deep, dark secrets. You already know what you're doing, because then you would have said, well, yeah, I'm going to get up and exercise. Yes, I'm going to get up and stretch. Yes, I'm going to get up and do something. We got to have a good mission. I'm talking about in your household. Mission statements, whew, I don't know how important they are. And sticking to the mission and knowing the underlining and why you doing it. Because some of us, you're going to add in because you want to be a wordsmith and you want it to mean something other than what you want it to mean. And we don't realize, that's why I said the power of the tongue is so powerful, so powerful. We are literally just letting things just drop. We're dropping the ball. We like, okay, I'm gonna do this just for now. Shh, come on, let's go do this just for now. And you don't realize how that's hurting you in your future, because where your body is right now is what your body been doing for the last 5-10 years. People like that's suffering from the issues that they have right now. You have to, the only side I'm looking at is your spiritual side. The side I'm looking at is, what are you really saying to yourself? What are you really speaking to yourself? What chemical unbalances for your body to where you have bleeding ulcers? You're not really sleeping at night. You're up turning and you just can't get right. So we have to do an inventory for ourselves and check ourselves, really hold ourselves accountable for us to rest better at night, for us to have a healthy defense system, not a immune system, but a defense system. And then it's like, how's your gut? People got nervous gut. People are eating and going to the bathroom like that and not realizing, hey, that's not how your body's supposed to be. You don't supposed to be pooping as soon as you eat. You be like, wait a minute. That means something in there is, tore your body up. Because y'all know, like, people like, oh, I ate some Chinese food, and an hour later I was going to the bathroom. Oh, we had some Mickey D's and we was going to the bathroom. Yeah, because you got to feel like what you eating. Was it nourishing? What was you actually eating? Like, we don't think about that. We don't think about that at all. We don't. But I wasn't going to be on the podcast. On the podcast, I was going to be on YouTube long. But I just don't want you letting people take your power and just killing you. They literally killing, usually poisoning you, and you just be like, oh, I'm gonna suck this up for now, and then turn around and be like, dang, why? You're going to be later. Why I let them do that? Why I believe that? Why did I fall for that? You know what I'm saying? If we get more disciplined, we'll be more stronger, because that's what I've been dealing with and going through. And I was like, nah. And then, you look at different people and you talk to different people and you get different people's perspective. Not saying you have to, because all y'all got the answers anyway, because you got God in you. And y'all not talking to God. You're not talking to the highest frequency. You're not focusing on what we need to focus on, because we forgot. We're not keeping the main thing the main thing. We're not. And the main thing is you, loving you, being disciplined with you, making sure that you're being the best you, the authentic self. And you're not. A lot of us are being some fake, phony person. Because I'm going to tell you, when I had to go in the military, I was shy. And I was like, well, how you be this? And then I'm being this person. I'm cussing and cussing and cussing and cussing. And people are like, dang, she cuss a lot. And I'm like, dang, did I really just miss the love of my life because I had a foul mouth? I had to think about that. And then when you don't love yourself, you settle. Because I settled. I'm totally honest. Settled. But some people don't want to hear that word. They want to hear, oh, we can try. If you settle and you don't love yourself, you got to heal. You got to settle. You got to love yourself, for one. And then you got to go as person whole. Please take your time. Don't settle. Love yourself. Yeah, I know time flying. But why would you want to be in a situation to where you shouldn't have been in the first place? A lot of people in a situation they shouldn't have been in the first place. And if you are in that situation, either correct it or be honest, because maybe that person do love you that much to say, yes, I'm willing to watch you change and to help you change and to show you, to create, the butterfly you really are. Because, we got to go in our cocoon and go in there, take care of that inner child, or if it's the inner adult or the grown man or whatever you need to fix. And I'm not talking about I'm being a man for a day. I'm being a little kid. No. Something happened when I was 12, molestation. So that's what I was talking about, healing that inner child. You got to heal. You got to heal one way or another. We got to own up our own bullshit. We got to realize and take inventory and check ourselves, because a lot of y'all afraid to look at and really pull back and rip the Band-Aid off. The bleeding will stop, just like the hurt will stop. The pain will stop eventually. It's just how long you're going to sit there and hold it. We could sit here and switch sob stories. We could sit here and switch Everybody got family members that they be like, dang, why you in my family? Listen, you already alive. You already alive. You're already in the family. It's what you willing to put up with. If you're going to keep going with it, they're going to keep giving you the same thing and push it all in your face and smush it all in your face. You be like, dang, stop. I ain't going for it today. Oh, you change? Yes. It's called growth. We got to grow. Stop being in the fight or flight. I know I did that maybe a year ago when I was talking about being in this certain phase. You should be in growth, because being in fight or flight is tearing your body down. I mean, tearing it down and causing so much havoc where things is metamorphosing and things is changing. Your body's like, I'm tired. Can I stop secreting all this cortisol? Can I stop with this adrenaline? Your body needs to just chill and let the melatonin get to your sleep so you can carry your behind and sleep and heal. A lot of us put ourselves in these cells like this. This is a jail cell. If y'all don't realize that by now, I'm just trying to tell you, it's a cell phone, a cellular phone. Read the fine prints. Oh, yeah. We got spiritual attachments. We hear it ring, be like, ah. We be like, oh my. Some people can't. Yeah, pace yourself. I want you, next time the phone ring, how quick you jump up. Next time you hear a text, can you wait an hour to go check that text? And I'm not talking about the ones that got spouses and kids. I'm talking about you that ain't got no spouse, no kids. Y'all jumping at the phone like, oh, and especially if the phone ain't paying you, man, the phone ain't paying you. You like, well, why are you jumping? Why are you jumping like you just got $1,000? Why are you jumping like this phone just said, ding, here's $1 million? If it do, then you jump. Because a lot of us, we jumping for things. You jump and bump your head like a dang. You let that thing kill you. It's like, bottom line, we're letting a lot of attachments get to us spiritually. Bottom line, we're letting things attach us, and we giving up so much energy, so much of our goodness, so much of our health, youth, our power, that we just letting things drain us, hold us down, put a boot on our neck and choke us out. And next minute you're gone. You be like, dang, wasn't that brother just, was it sister? Was it home girl? And you're like, they gone. They let that stress. They didn't want to forgive. They didn't want to forgive their parents. They didn't want to let things go. I'm sorry, I kicked this thing. Y'all wasn't trying to let things go. Man, I just be like, no, I'm good. I'd be like, I ain't got time. I ain't got time. You know why I ain't got time? Why? Why am I saying hold on to bitterness? Tell me in the chat, what benefit is bitterness? What benefit, tell me, is anger? So somebody step on your toe, so that ruins your whole day, your whole life. Because I know plenty of people who were stupid enough to pull a gun out and shoot somebody, and their whole life changed. They done hurt the family. They in jail, all for a dirty shoe because you felt disrespected. We need to check what the disrespect really was, because a sorry was all you needed. If they needed to buy you a new pair of sneakers, then say that. Don't let all this, no, I'm being me. You being what? Because if your job say, y'all know, if y'all die say overtime, you be like, I'm doing overtime. But y'all know the things that y'all let slide. You let so much stuff slide, and y'all adding your own story of how y'all let things slide. And you be like, man, did I just that? How we give up our character, how we tarnish our name, how we, I say word is bomb. My word, you got my word. Your word be trash. You be like, I don't trust you. You be like, well, what? We gotta look at that. We gotta check all that. All that is in your spiritual, where you letting your energies just go. Be like, dang, I don't trust your energy. You know how people feel kind of way. You be like, dang, you felt that? I'd be like, you felt that? Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all better check that, because telling you, all that matters. All that matters. Do a daily inventory, check it, correct it, change. Because you healed is the best you that you can be. I'm trying to tell you. Trying to tell you. Ain't nothing wrong with fasting. Stop acting like, oh, I'm going to die on that. Yeah. Your body's so built up with gook, you can't even poop. So what you think? A clog-coated block colon is death. No matter what, no matter which way you look at it, no matter how you slice, dice, it's still the same. It's the same, sweet. It's the same. It's the same. It's the same. Y'all go back and look at your family, look at where you at, look at your health, look at what you spill, what you say, and tell me how your life is, because you're tarnishing your own life. I don't know. Oh, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. I really do. I wasn't going to be on here too long, but it was just something that I was riding into Maryland yesterday, and somebody was speaking those words, and I was like, yeah, my people got to know this. They got to stop giving up their energy, their power, because that power is yours. That power is yours, and you just freely give it up. And they rob, steal, and they stab you in the back, and you sitting there like, how did that back get? How did that knife get there? Stop. Put that whole armor of God. Y'all know what's that? 300. You know how 300 they had their armor. Put that armor on. Why y'all think I be saying your force field? Be like blocking bullshit. You be like, nope, not today. Not today. A lot of it's just swallow it, eat it, carry it. Then you have all kind of monkeys. You have all kind of drama, all kind of stress. You can't other people's BS, they're other people's trauma. And you be like, well, how did I get this? Because you slept with the wrong person. You kissed the wrong person. You had that quickie. I know what I'm talking about. You let the wrong people in your aura. Women, you know how they said the D count. If your count too large, you hold on too much ties, and that's why we have these baggage. Men, yeah, you didn't forgive that one female. Forgive your parents, forgive your mama, forgive you, and live the best life. That's all I'm saying. Live your best life. Live your best life. Look, I don't know what else to say. I just had to get on. It's been a minute. I know. I be like, dang, you ain't been on in October. What's this? Today's the 17th. And I ain't been on in 3 weeks. Man, let me tell you. It's like TMI. Yeah, it's just TMI. It's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that I gotta get cleaned up, period. Just getting stuff cleaned up because they coming for our pennies. They coming for your money. They trying to tell you. Y'all not looking. Man, look, that's gonna be another video. That's gonna be another video. Another video, a late night. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. I'm gonna come on tomorrow night, and we're gonna talk trash. How about that? We're gonna talk trash. I ain't talking about no politics. That's when We're gonna talk about y'all life, the life experiences. We're gonna be talking about some stuff that we know we're doing and we shouldn't be doing. Same little stuff we talk about now, but we are being gullible, falling back, because y'all know as soon as I'm in love because she had a pretty smile, or her butt big, or her titties, or women with the 6-pack. You be like, okay, can you keep the 6-pack? Because half of us not doing exercise as it is. I'll be like, and they be like, well, you skinny. And I'll be like, well, I'm working out. I'm not eating meat. I'm doing this. And it's not, I have to say this. It's the message, not the messenger. We have to listen to the message, not the messenger. A lot of us are stuck on the messenger, and I keep saying that. And then that's when that ego, that flesh is weak, and the flesh is like, stop falling for fleshly stuff. We got to be more disciplined and think about what our mind and heart needs to. Because it was this powerful pastor said that I don't have a rule or anything, but he was like 16 inches is killing more people. Just like I said, we give up our power. Y'all don't think y'all give up your power? Your brain and your heart is about 16 inches, 12 feet, 16. I don't know. I don't know. Everybody head different, neck long, whatever. But from this to this, we miss so much because we ain't got this together. Because we letting our gut rule everything. And this is not connecting. And that's why we messed up the way we are. We letting spiritual lust, sex, with no love. It's no love for oneself. It's that we got our compass. Our moral compass is broke. That true north is way down south, off west somewhere. I mean, you already see the floods and all this other crazy drama. We letting that cause us bitterness. Forgive. Ain't saying you got to have them at your table in your life, but you got to forgive. And the forgiveness is for you. I'm going to keep saying that the forgiveness is for you. Sweetie, the forgiveness is for you. That's why you have to forgive yourself and forgive your parents for whatever. Because the power you have, that's your power. That's your power. That keeps you energized, living, strong, healthy, wealthy. You know what I'm saying? We have to be honest with ourselves, check ourselves. But if you don't, then you're going to keep living a life that you're living. Regardless, you're going to keep living the life you're living. That trauma and deceit and all this bitterness and anger. You wonder why this? Because it's the power of the tongue. Always you, and ain't the fingers pointing at you. We ain't even checking our own selves. I be checking, let me make sure I'm not doing this. I do an inventory because I know my mission. And I want to know, do you know yours? Because far too many people are actually giving up their power and letting people kill you. And it should be killing because you still here, but you're letting it kill you. Then you wonder why stuff is not really working. And I mean healing and fixing because you're not letting go of them ties. I mean, we got to just let go of the ties. We got sexual ties, financial ties. We got so much stuff. That's why it's not good to have an ex as a friend if you're in a serious relationship. Because you already know you're going to fall back in your bad ways, fall back. They're going to talk about some good times. You're going to think you're going to relive some good times. And you're like, well, dang, I just messed the best thing because you let that stuff slip. You drifted. Same thing how we listen to these songs, listen to bitter people, listening to stuff that looks true. Let me tell you. So, do you think all these people that's against you, your haters, you think they're going to show you love? You think they're going to give you the right answers? Do you think they're going to give you the things for you to overthrow them, for you to take their power? For one thing, they'll steal your power, but then you're not getting theirs. That's it. You're not getting that power because they already know. The master of manipulation, the how you say, the looking at the boob tube so long that you falling into all these characters and you think you finding some dreamboat that's going to sweep you up. And look, you ain't working, you eating whatever, you're not exercising, you're not even washing your butt, doing your hair, you're not even brushing your teeth. But you're supposed to look for somebody that got well put together, got billions of dollars, going to take care of you, going to sweep you off and take you to all these different trips. We have to look at what we're giving and what we're not giving. But I'm going to end here because I'm going too far left, and that's not what we're supposed to be talking about. We're supposed to be inventorying ourselves. Inventory yourself. Please inventory yourself. But I'm going to go, and I appreciate you guys so much. Hey, Edward. Hey, C. I see you on, but I need to get off here. I got so much. Look, finally got one day off. When I say one day off. So I got a lot of stuff going. I gotta make some more product because y'all see the shelves are bare. Because I thought I was cute and I was trying to do some. I'm gonna just say it, some long nails, and I couldn't pick up. So I need to get back and get to work. And you guys have a great day. And look, there's other things you want me to talk about. Put it down in the chat. Shoot me an email at support@verywisealternatives.com. And look, if y'all send me an email, check your spam. If you ain't send me a Gmail, it's not going to come from support@verywisealternatives.com. Just put in your search bar Very Wise Alternatives, and you'll see my email pop up. You're like, dang, she did email me. Yes. If you send an email, I send an email back. I don't be holding emails. I give you the gist. If I can jump on the phone and talk to you, I will jump on the phone and talk with you. Only if I have time. Only have time. Because look, I got a life too. I have a life too. And I'm busy, but not that busy, but I'm busy. I know you're like, what? Yeah, I know what I mean. I know what I mean. But love, peace, and light, family. Gratitude, gratitude. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to get on my YouTube and see me live. But you guys have a great day. Bye.